Blessed weekend to everyone. This is your girl, Texas Black Diamond. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope your Saturday morning is going well. I have a video that I did yesterday, and I was just in my feelings. I'm like, okay, you're going to post it. What you going to do? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to post it because my feelings are my feelings. I have feelings too. And I feel the way I feel because that's my right to do so. Um, Someone texted me last night. They was like, go over to IG, and then one of the followers like, go over look at IG. Lisa, everybody in their feelings and stuff like that. So they're a little upset about the Lifetime, which I agree with her on that because see now you already did what you said you wanted to do. Robert's in jail. It's like an overkill. Now you said you was gonna take this moment here. We're gonna do this, use this story here to embrace and to give information to victims, real victims, information to share with the public. You can go here, you can go there. This is just like a overkill. It was about Robert, but at the same time, everybody want. I'm a female, and I got the help that I needed for my situation. But everybody, it's all about the female. They're not looking at Robert Sylvester Kelly or other male men. It's a lot of men been through a lot, and we're not coming up with solutions how to solve the problem. We want to treat this man like a dog, kick him around like he's a empty can on the street. I'm not going to even say treat him like a dog because I see dog treated better than this man. He's entitled to his rights, and his rights has been violated in every way. And it's disgusting to me. And they talk about, well, his fans are bashing these victims and stuff. What about the people bashing Robert supporters? We have a right to support him. He needs people just like they do. Everybody needs support. Everybody needs some type of support. Everybody want us to abandon him. And I'm not going to do that. But because I'm looking at this and I'm like, victims, they want their justice. If he's been in jail, he's in jail. He has a right to a fair trial. He's innocent until proven guilty. He has a right to the process of the law, a fair process. And we're not allowing that to happen for him because we got networks and mainstream media and everybody is trying to persuade. It's a one-sided thing here. Everybody is to me, it's a one-sided thing, and I just don't care. I don't care how people feel about me because he deserves support just like everybody else deserves support. I don't see right in this. And even one of my clients, she's not on one side at all. But she called me and she said, I'm looking at this. She said, I haven't looked at the whole thing. She said, I just looked at some stuff that people put online. And she said, this is ridiculous how they doing this man. They not giving him due process at all. And she said, I never in my life seen a person. It's just like they trying to railroad him on many, many levels. And you know what? She's a judge. She's a judge. And she told me, she said, I don't believe in that. She said, I don't believe in how the system is allowing this to happen. They're not giving him his due process. This is not right. And the judge told me this. She did. And that's when I got in my feelings, and I had did the recording yesterday when I said, okay, I wasn't going to watch it. I said, let me go watch it. Let me rewind it back and look at it because I want to support Robert. I need to see what these people are talking about. And we're not allowing his rights to happen. Lisa Van Allen, she's upset about them showing her images and in past deals. But see, that's what I'm saying to ladies and gentlemen. You don't go on TV shows and networks. You go to the right people. You go to the right people because this network is all about money. It's all about making money. Oh, wow. We made $21 million and climbing from one. We got to do another one. We got to, because we got to make this money. We got to make this money. It's about money with them. Because, see, I didn't see them take any other funds. I want them, I want to challenge them. And I hope everybody get on this challenge with me, even the people that's for the alleged accusers. Robert supporters, I want you guys to go after Lifetime, and every dime that they make from this, to donate every dime, every penny towards organizations that's going to help men and women victims, men's as well, victims, real victims. Women's and men's, help them go to school, pay for their education. The real men and women victims. It's not only about women. We're not the only one on this earth. Okay? We're not the only ones here. We got men on this earth too, and they deserve the same treatment as a woman. We fighting for, we want to be treated equal like the men. It's just like we trying to just storm and run over anybody that's a male. We gonna run over them. We just gonna hate the hell out of them. We gonna run over them. We gonna kick every damn man off this damn earth, because we gonna run it. We want equalness. We want equalness, so we need to treat it that way. We want to be treated equal. We can do that without running over the opposite sex. But I'm challenging Lifetime. This is my challenge. Donate every dime to the organizations. Me Too, Miss Lady. Y'all donate all that money. Donate it to every organization. I'm challenging y'all. Donate it. Donate it. Kim Fox, I hope everybody vote your ass up out of there. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Because I've never seen. Yes, you probably been through it. That's the first thing women say. Oh, I've been through it. In my video yesterday that you'll see in a minute, I talked about what I went through as a rape victim. But if you want to know what happened to him, because we took action quickly, immediately, ran and told my mother. He committed suicide. So if that's what y'all want to know what happened, I hate it. I would want him to go and get some psychological help because he was on drugs. He was sticking needles in his arm. I'm all about fixing the problem, not just throwing away, locking them up and throwing away the key. And that was somebody that did something to me. But I'm not using Robert as no punching bag. Rest assured that I'm not. I have to tell y'all, what I think this is like. Just
Harvey
look at this
Weinstein
and
getting
what is
great
this like?
treatment. He being treated fair.
But yesterday,
I'm not even mad at him.
and I pray
I
for this
want him to
lady
get the
here.
help he need. Well, they said he went and
Yesterday on
got the
my,
help
my
he
live,
needed.
like I said,
Give Robert
this
the
child
opportunity to go
here,
get the help he
I mean,
need.
I
He was
see
he was raped and molested as a little boy,
things
so he
in
deserved
her
the
as a
fair
child.
treatment, and he
And this is
deserved
before she was
to be
talking. I said
treated
that
as a
yesterday.
victim.
Like I
He
said,
deserved to get the
my
help that
vision
he
showed me a
need.
lot. She went through
So
some things as a
I'm gonna let
child.
y'all
Her
watch what I
self-esteem is low.
did yesterday,
Um,
cause I was
she was
I
picked
got
at
so
and
caught
she
up in
was
my
bullied
feelings.
and she was talked about her
You know,
looks and
I'm
everything
like,
in school. Now, if
it's
somebody
not
get
right.
to this girl and ask her some
I don't
questions, ask
care
her that.
if there
And
was
then
even a female that was going through what
say,
he was
you
going
be on
through.
the money.
I would do the
And I
same
said
thing.
this. She went through some things.
It's
And,
not a male
you know,
or female
um,
thing. It's
and
a
she always felt that
human
way.
right thing.
And to me, my opinion, listening to her, it's like, you know how a person flirt with somebody, or a person can say something to somebody and then make them feel good and stuff like that. Because I was more of her when I was younger, and I felt like I wasn't pretty and stuff. And then I was in the choir. I joined the choir, and a guy in the choir was nice to me, and he was like really nice to me, and I had a crush on him. I had like a crush on him, and I thought he liked me too. And then I'm like, I thought he liked me because he, spoke to me. He was nice to me and stuff. So like 2 weeks later, we get ready to travel to go to this deal, and I'm like just trying to follow him. Like I was trying to follow him like everywhere. And then he was with this girl. She was pretty, real pretty and stuff like that. And that was his girlfriend. And I was so hurt, and I couldn't stand him. Like after that, I couldn't stand him anymore. And I was so hurt because I felt like somebody finally likes me and care about me, because I just felt like this person, like all the other girls, I felt like was better than me, which my daddy always, and I'm glad he started just like telling us to love ourselves, look in the mirror every day, and just say you're beautiful. And that's what I feel with her. And that she had a crush on him, and he probably didn't like feel that same way with her. But I don't, that's what I'm saying and stuff like that. But I feel like this young lady, she was being beat by her husband and stuff like that. And she she felt comfortable and she felt loved because somebody was finally saying something peaceful to her. To me, I don't know. I don't I for a person to be that nice and then all of a sudden all this time, and then I'm gonna be mean to you and jack your hair and ejaculate in your face, and stuff like that. I know narcissists. I dealt with narcissists. I know what narcissists do. They're gonna always be a narcissist, not, you know, mean. And I'm gonna tell you something. I had someone today said, "Bitch, you a sick woman for believing in that rapist." And everybody's finding, the majority of people, because of stuff like this, is finding him, trying to say he's guilty, and he has not gone to trial. He hasn't had his due process, and people are labeling him because of stuff like this right here. And for this person to call me a bitch, I hope somebody rape you, motherfucker. You you're a bitch. You're a bitch. Because you know what? Like I said, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. I was tampered with when I was a toddler. Walked in the room, a family member. It took my pamper off and ejaculated himself while he's watching me. A little girl. I was molested by a female. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to say it. Yes, this goes on in the world. Yes, it happens. Yes, I was raped at 12 years old. Raped. And I, after that, when I had my kids, I protected them with all costs. I didn't want anybody to touch them. I didn't want anybody to deal with them. I didn't want a man to bathe my girls. You know, I always check my boys their buttholes. I check their penis holes. I check my girls, their vajayjays, their bottom. I checked everything. Like even when they went to visit my mom, and I told her to promise me. And I went through things where I didn't want even my kids once they became teenagers. I didn't even want nobody to come visit the house. So at the same time, I felt like, okay, you're destroying your kids. So your kids don't have no freedom. So what you need to do, sweetheart, get you some counseling. Go get you some counseling. Go get you some therapy. And I did that. And that's what I said yesterday before I even saw this. And I said it on my live. I think this young lady, she carrying hurting her anyway. And these people taking things out on one man and trying to want him to be the punching bag for every female that's going through some things. Every, you know, and also you have to be somebody that's really, 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 really sick or something really, really wrong with you. He's going through a trial already. So he's going to rape another person going through trial. And he's already fighting for his freedom. And he got a lot to lose. He wasn't a bum in the street, a dope head, a crackhead, but he had a lot to lose. And shame on people that's against Robert to wish harm on people that's fighting for him. And I just want you guys to know that I am not going to use him as a punching bag. And as long as my spirit and my vibes and my vision show me to keep fighting for him, is not telling me nothing different, I don't feel anything different, I'm not going to change. I'm gonna keep fighting because this is it's not fair how this man being treated, and I'm gonna show you why. This right here, I'm gonna show you. I think our legal system has to really What's this? Do an atoning for what is this? Treated, cases of sexual abuse. Tell me, what is this? Sexual assault is one of the most underreported crimes, and I think what that's is this? Because victims fear. What is it? That they won't be believed. Lanita, what? Okay. That's just like O.J. Simpson. It's just like O.J. Simpson with the officers, detectives, and everybody planting blood and planting a crime scene just so he can be found guilty. Is this fair? Is this our justice system? That's all I'm asking. Is this our justice system? Do I supposed to hate Robert Sylvester Kelly, the human, because I went through something? I even went through abuse with a man. Beaten. I know I've been through all that. I've been through it. I was this
little 16-year-old fast ass girl and ran behind grown men because I wanted to feel protected. I felt like if I had a man in my life, because I chose to leave my father, because I wanted to get to know my mother's side of the family and be around my mother, and I left my father. So once I left my father, all hell broke loose. So I wanted protection. I felt like being with a adult man, I will be secured, I will be protected, and I don't have to worry about a man doing harm to me. So, like I said, here I'm gonna continue to fight for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm gonna continue to, but I still fight for victims, men and women, victims. Robert Sylvester Kelly is a victim. Don't forget that. Don't forget that Robert Sylvester Kelly is a victim. And he also been used all his life. Don't forget that. Don't forget about his disability, his illiteracy, and how people use that to get over a person. And then we have these people, oh, that's what they do. They treat you so nice. They will you in and try to get sucker you in and stuff. But the person that I met, Robert Sylvester Kelly, no. Now I'm speaking on my experience. No. A pure gentleman. I'm only speaking for me. Okay? He's a victim. So men are not victims. You only have to have a vagina. Everybody talking about women, you have men's. I have a cousin, male cousin, molested. Went through the same thing I went through. He didn't get any counseling until what, a year ago? He's in his 40s. It messed him up so bad. He is on drugs, and his life is hell. Okay, let's come up with solutions. We want to lock him in chain. Give Robert the help he need. We telling y'all saying we need to help them. Let's help Robert too. So he can't have nobody to be on his side. Y'all want everybody to hate Robert. Y'all want everybody to hate Robert Sylvester Kelly. I don't give a damn. I don't care how a person get on here and call me bitches. Somebody need to rape you. You can go to hell. Because remember, you got a mama. You might have sisters. You might have daughters. So be careful what you speak on somebody. And then I listen to people. We don't teach our kids the right thing. Oh, yes. Yes. I implanted in my kids' head. I implanted in their head. And I tell them, look, this is how things go. And that's one thing I never did. And right today, I do not sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat with the male or the females in my family. I'm very real. That's the problem. Talk, be real. Because believe it or not, you have 5-year-olds know more than what you know. Like they come out the womb knowing things. But I just want to say this. You guys, everybody in this United States want Robert to have no one. Don't want nobody to have nobody on his side. No, you wrong. Something wrong with you guys. Do anybody have sympathy for him? What he went through? And the only thing that was in his camp was vultures. scam artists, thieves, gravy train riders. Just like with Whitney Houston, even her family. We don't try to get her no help because we need her to keep singing. We need her to keep supporting us. But couldn't take the time to get her the special help that she needed. That's the same as Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm talking about the human. Very gifted. God's going to continue to work with him. He's a gifted, special need person. And as long as God put it in my heart to fight for him, I'm going to continue to fight for him. You can call me all the bitches and hoes, whores, whatever the fuck you want to call me. But at the end of the day, that's a human being too. And how this man is being treated, and I'm trying not to cry, and I'm sick of women always feeling like just because we females that we supposed to be on y'all side when we see wrong here. He's not an animal. You have animals being treated better than Robert Sylvester Kelly. And what y'all doing right now, it is pure wrong. Then you got Kim Fox on here. Why? This is wrong on many, many levels. Where is his rights? Who threw his rights away? It's like the hell with him. He's a man. He's got a penis. He don't have a vagina. This is the woman's world. This is a woman's world. We want to run this world now. This is our world. Everything that we say, it goes. Everything we say, you better believe us. But we don't supposed to be there for Robert Sylvester Kelly? Really? He's not human? He don't supposed to have support? Everybody else got support, but he don't supposed to have support? He don't have his kids? He don't have his siblings? He just got us. And y'all telling us that we are wrong? He's not right to have no right to have nobody. He has no right to have a fair trial. He don't supposed to have rights at all. Are y'all serious? He's an American citizen. You have people from other countries, and how people are human. But what I'm saying, how the laws are in this United States, in our country, our citizens supposed to get every right that's written down. Okay? Where's his rights? And ours too. He's got my support. I'm not going nowhere until the good Lord take me away, and my soul will still be here for him. So at the end of the day, and I keep saying this over and over, I don't care. I don't care. My family know how compassionate I am. My fiance know how compassionate I am. He said these people really just don't know you with him. Even my ex was like, shit, I'm telling you, like people in my at my job asking about, donating or questions about him. I'm like, shit, you can call. She'll let you know. But it hurts me that people want everybody to hate this man, to hate this human being, treating him like he's some fucking animal, like he's some fucking dog behind starstruck women. Now let's if we want to talk about some things, let's get out here in these streets and teach these women to be self-made. Stop being starstruck because somebody's singing a song and looking on TV. Somebody said I was starstruck with Robert. I have my own reasons, personal reasons, and believe me, the stars here in Houston, Texas. You ask them about Texas Black Diamond. She was a chill chick. She stayed in her lane. She did her job. She wasn't in our face. She did what she asked our question that she need to ask us. She pointed us in the direction we need to be. Let us know what time it is. She got the money out the register and paid our ass, and she TYA. I didn't give a shit. Only twice I stood on stage, and I did that because I wanted because I was my kids was on stage, and I was on stage with them while the artist was performing. And DJ Screwfest, I was on there with Papa Screw when all the artists was performing. I was on stage. All the other time, I stayed back in the dressing room while they performed. Because I didn't give a shit. I'm like, y'all hurry the fuck up so I can go home. I'm tired. Because I had another job. I worked 2 to 3 jobs. Because I'm self-made. I didn't run after their fame. I didn't care about their jewelry, their clothes, their cars, their houses. And I always say, that's not mine. It's not my money. Are they going to send me to school, help me build my brand and my business? Or are they just going to wet me up and go? That's how you got to look at it. I don't want to wet for JJ. I want to better myself. I want to be self-made. That's all. Still, I'm going to say this. Why is this a continuing? The man is in jail. Robert's in jail. What more do y'all want? What more do y'all want? Lifetime, why don't y'all just use this time to... Only good thing I saw out of this that the hair braider became a nurse, and kudos to her. I'm proud of her for trying to be self-made. I mean, this is what y'all need to do with all these females. Use these sources to get them on their feet so they can be self-made. Y'all just constantly. Only thing this is just we're gonna bash Robert. We're gonna bash Robert. We're gonna bash Robert. Now y'all blaming him for her doing what she doing. Geronda skipping school. Now she been tied because her whole sentence is different from when she first started. So now y'all coaching her through what she needs to say and how she needs to say it, and stuff like that. I mean, I don't wish harm on none of these people, but I just need y'all to leave Robert Sylvester Kelly alone. Concentrate on them. Get them the help they need. Y'all done made millions of dollars off of them. Help her with her creams and stuff. And her 3 kids. Pay for her school. Me Too. And mute R. Kelly. Pay for them. Help these women. Y'all constantly talking about we gotta help our women. This is helping. Crushing a victim himself. Y'all talk about them, but Robert went through worse, way worse than what they talking about. They want to run around this man. His lifestyle was different from the norm. We can't go up in this man's house and be all the place. I want to know how he doing all this stuff and making the music, and for this man to be up in the studio 2 to 3 days making the music and not gonna leave it till he get it done. But you're trying to make him a monster. But everybody else is a victim. But him. He's not a victim. He's not a victim. But somebody that's skipping school, lying about their age, showing false identification, running behind the man constantly. But see, y'all not telling the whole thing to the public. See, this is what I call mainstream media. This mainstream stuff get out to the people. But y'all not putting the whole thing out there. Y'all not putting everything out there. So now, because his supporters showing this stuff and showing how she run behind, showing about the ID, oh, just go ahead and put that in there, and then let's just get some therapist or somebody to go in and break it down. Let's so they can know this is why they did it. Okay, y'all got an excuse why these girls doing what they doing. Well, I'm gonna stop saying girls. These women's from doing what they doing and did. But Robert's a monster. And Miss Groening. She's sitting there with tears talking about a threesome. She didn't have to do it. I did it because it was Robert. He said I had to go. Ashanti. I did it because he said somebody else to do it if you don't do it. Okay. Because if he didn't have no money, you'll be like, well, shit, get Anita to do it because I'm finna go. You wouldn't have did it because you did it for the money. Let's just be real. Y'all want to talk about everything and try to blame this man for all these grown women's decisions and stuff like that. When these women's gonna take accountability? I took accountability for what I did. I lied about my age to a grown man. But we got married. We had our kids. I took responsibility for what I did. I'm not understanding this. I'm not getting it. She's sitting up here with her grown self. Talking about he telling her if she don't be with him sexually like that. Just lying. Just lying. Why won't y'all put the whole truth out there? That's what's aggravating me. Just lying.
Now we have to leave it in the court's hand, judge and jury, and Robert's attorney, and we pray that they fight till they can't fight anymore for him and represent him the best way they know how. So that being said, I'm going to pray for a great outcome for him